What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're kicking things off with an absolute showdown, the Knicks taking on the Nets. This isn't just any game, it's a continuation of a fierce rivalry, and tonight, the Knicks are looking to extend an incredible win streak against their Brooklyn neighbors. But it's not just about the scoreboard, it's about who's actually going to be on the court. We've got the latest on the injury reports for both the Knicks and the Nets, with key players like Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony facing game-time decisions. Who's playing, who's out, and what does it mean for the game? And speaking of the Nets, they put up a fight. Despite a tough season, Josh Minott and Ziaire Williams delivered standout performances in a game that went down to the wire. We're breaking down how Brooklyn nearly pulled off a massive upset against the Knicks, even with a depleted roster. Finally, we're going to recap all the electrifying action, from the buzzer beaters to the surprising stat lines. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell turned on so you don't miss any of our future deep dives. Let's get into it.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Knicks are coming for Brooklyn, and they're aiming for another win. Tonight's matchup between the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets is more than just a game. It's a chance for the Knicks to extend their dominant 13-game winning streak over their crosstown rivals. Coming off a decisive victory in January, where they held the Nets to a mere 66 points, the Knicks, with a formidable 45-25 record, are looking to sweep the season series. This game thread is your hub for all the action, live from Brooklyn at 7:30 p.m. EST on MSG. We're expecting a packed house and intense energy as these two teams battle it out. Remember to keep the conversation respectful, folks, and let's enjoy the game together. Go Knicks! Even with a slight asterisk due to NBA Cup wins, their dominance is clear. Fans are buzzing about the potential for another blowout, but will the Nets have anything to say about it? Stick around as we break down all the angles, and don't miss our next story about who's even healthy enough to play. Don't go anywhere, because the injury report might just change everything you think you know about this game. And get ready for a deep dive into the availability of star players that could reshape the entire matchup. Who's in, who's out? The injury report for the Knicks versus Nets game is dropping, and it's a big one. With the New York Knicks heading to Brooklyn to face the Nets, the availability of key players is the hottest topic. The Knicks, sitting pretty at 45-25 after a win against the Pacers, might see some familiar faces on the sidelines. Jalen Brunson, who missed the last game with ankle and neck issues, is surprisingly off the injury report and expected to play. However, Karl-Anthony is listed as questionable due to personal reasons, potentially opening up minutes for Mitchell Robinson or Ariel Hukporti. The biggest blow for New York: Josh Hart is out with knee issues, and Miles McBride remains sidelined after surgery, potentially giving Landry Shamet, Mohamed Diawara, and Jordan Clarkson more court time. Meanwhile, the Nets, 1752, are also dealing with significant absences. Michael Porter Jr. is out for at least 2 weeks with a hamstring strain, impacting the roles of Danny Wolf and Josh Minott. Noah Clowney is out with a wrist sprain, and Igor Demon and Daron Sharp are done for the season. Ziaire Williams is questionable with hand soreness, but Ben Seraph is probable. The implications of these injuries are massive, potentially shifting the balance of power and creating opportunities for role players to shine. Will the depleted lineups lead to an unexpected outcome? But what happens when the players who are asterisk on the court give it their all? We've got the details on a surprisingly close game where the Nets fought hard. Get ready to see how Brooklyn nearly pulled off an upset, with standout performances from unexpected heroes. A nail-biter in Brooklyn. The New York Knicks narrowly escaped with a 93-92 victory over the Brooklyn Nets, a game that was far closer than many expected. Despite a tough season and a recent blowout loss to the Knicks, the Nets came out with incredible fight, pushing one of the Eastern Conference's top teams to the absolute limit. Josh Minott was a revelation off the bench for Brooklyn, dropping an impressive 22 points and adding 5 rebounds. Ziaire Williams also contributed significantly with 17 points and 4 rebounds. The Nets' defense held the Knicks to just 41% shooting, and they managed to limit the impact of Knicks star Jalen Brunson, who finished with a modest 17 points on inefficient shooting. Brooklyn even built a 13-point lead in the first half, showcasing a level of play that belied their 17-53 record. However, a strong third quarter from the Knicks, who outscored the Nets 31-15, ultimately turned the tide. Nets head coach Jordi Fernandez pointed to the free throw disparity, 32 attempts for the Knicks versus 10 for the Nets, as a key factor in the narrow loss, highlighting a frustrating element of the game. This performance, despite the loss, signals a potential for maximum effort and competitive spirit from the Nets on any given night, even with their injury struggles. It's a testament to the team's resilience and coaching staff's ability to motivate. So, what does this intense matchup mean for the playoff picture and the league's landscape? Stick around as we wrap up all the action with a lightning round recap and our final call to action. The Knicks clinch a thrilling 93-92 victory over the Nets in a game that went down to the wire. Brooklyn's Josh Minott put on a show with 22 points off the bench, and Ziaire Williams added 17, as the Nets fought valiantly against the Knicks. Despite trailing by as much as 13 points in the first half, the Nets battled back, showcasing incredible resilience against a top Eastern Conference opponent. Key players for the Knicks, like Jalen Brunson, were held in check thanks to a focused defensive effort from Brooklyn. However, a dominant third quarter by the Knicks, outscoring the Nets 31-15, proved to be the turning point. Coach Jordi Fernandez highlighted the free throw disparity as a crucial factor in the narrow loss, a testament to the physical nature of the game. This close contest, a stark contrast to their previous blowout, demonstrates the Nets' ability to compete fiercely, even amidst significant injuries. It was a performance that reminded everyone of the team's potential and fighting spirit, proving they can make life difficult for any opponent. What a game, and that's just one of the incredible stories we're covering today. Don't go anywhere, we've got a full recap and your final chance to join the news community. That's all the incredible action we have for you today. We saw the Knicks extend their dominance over the Nets in a close 93-92 thriller where Josh Minott shone for Brooklyn. We also delved into the critical injury reports that had fans on the edge of their seats. What a packed show. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more exclusive sports content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on these games in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for real-time updates and behind-the-scenes action.